everyone. So today we will see few more cases how to use PowerAutomate desktop. First we'll see how we will capture user input, and then second we will see how we can automate the PDF. Okay, so let's go and click on new flow. I will just name it user input, create. And if you see, when I click, it is mentioning currently editing. It will automatically load. Yes, it's loading PowerAutomate desktop. Okay, so now we have PowerAutomate desktop. Edit window is open. So what exactly we have to take from to take the input from user input? So our process flow will be like this. We'll open a display input dialog. Then we will take the input from the user, and then in last session we discussed, right, how to open existing Excel, then read it, then write it to the notepad and CSV. But now we'll create a new Excel sheet. Means we will take the input from the user and create a new Excel and paste it there, the content whatever user will input. Okay, so let's go. First, what we need to do, we need to take a display input dialog, right? Because it's not display input, display messages, rather we want to take the input here now. So I'm dragging this display input dialog. So input dialog title, user input panel. I will just rename like this. I'll just input dialog message. Input dialog message is enter the value to be entered into Excel. Okay, I'm giving like its relevant meaning to understand. Default value, I'm giving blank. It's your wish. If you don't want default value, you can leave also. Input type, it's a single line, password or multi-line. So as I'm entering into Excel, I can go ahead with the single line also. It will look relevant and it will look good actually. So I'm taking single line. Keep input dialog on top. It's fine. I don't want that. Then if you see here, what are the variables? It is generated automatically. One is user input and then is button press event, right? It will capture user input, and then if you click the button OK or cancel, if you confirm box, it will open. If you confirm it, then it will enter to the Excel sheet. So far there is, if any exception we can enter here, but it's okay. Now I don't want to go for the exception handling part. So then let's save it. So our first action we entered already. You can see two flow variables added here, one action, one subflow. Okay, so then next action item is we have captured this display input information from the user. Then what we'll do, we will launch the Excel, right? Because if we launch the Excel, then it will write to the Excel. So earlier we have opened a following document, means existing document we opened, but now we want to open a blank document. Here I want to make it instance visible, because just we are seeing how exactly it happens, but in real life we can make it in the background run also. So load add-ins, we don't have any add-in macro, I don't want to load it. Then variable produce, we can see it produced one Excel instance. Okay, and if you see here, it describing also what exactly the Excel instance. Okay, then save it. So now Excel will launch with a blank document. Okay, then next is we have to write to Excel, right? Write to Excel. There is one action we have, write to Excel. Drag and drop that. Write to Excel, it automatically took Excel instance variable. Okay, value to write, what to write, then we have to select here what it will write. It will write button press, it will write Excel instance, it will write user input. So what we will select here, if you remember, actually the user input we are capturing from user, right? Button press, it is nothing but it's a button press event, okay, and its characteristics it is showing here. Okay, so this is button press event, and this is Excel instance. Anyways, I definitely Excel instance I am not going to write the value. So Excel instance is nothing but the Excel instance, it's not the variable to user input. So definitely this is the variable we have to take, right? So user input, I'm taking user input variable. So write mode, how you want to write, on specified cell, on currently active cell. So I want to specify, let's say normally if any Excel, right, we knows how exactly it is. First one is, in last session we discussed, first starts with a column, row is 1, right? So I am specifying, I'm just starting from first. If you want, you can specify your desired location as well. I want to start with A1, okay, then save it. So we got it first, okay. Then what next item? After writing, definitely I have to close the Excel, right? Close Excel. We have close Excel. So drag and drop here. This is close Excel. If you don't want to save, yes, I want to save because I want to copy the content. So definitely I want to save the content. So save Excel. So this is the process flow. We have total 3 variables. If you see here below, it is showing 4 actions. Action 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 actions, 1 sub flow, 1 selected actions. Okay. So user input, let me save it. I save the user input. Then if you see here in the document, under document folder, I don't have any Excel, right? It will automatically create one Excel. Let me click run. It's running. See, it is asking for user input. We created, right, user input panel. Enter value to be entered into the Excel. Welcome to my first Excel automation by user input. If you notice in the background, it opened one Excel, entered the details and closed the Excel. So let's see in documents. See, previously we don't have, right, any Excel. So now let me open this Excel. Perfect. It entered welcome to my first Excel automation by user input. It entered the text. Okay. So this is how we will take user input and enter into Excel. We saw we can enter into the notepad. We can select different types of items as well. Okay. So let's say if I want to write Excel worksheet on a specified cell is okay. Let's say here I want to input type. Let's say if I take multi-line also, yes, we can do that. Oh, that's again, it is. Just save it. Let's run it. See, it open a multi-line dialog. What are you doing? How are you nowadays? Something, whatever. Sorry, nowadays. Just enter. Then it will write to Excel. Yes, it's writing. Then closed. Then let's go and see. See, it entered. What are you doing? How are you nowadays? So this is how we can automate using our display input dialog from user and enter into the Excel sheet. Okay. Next, actually, we will see how we will automate the PDF. Okay. So this is, I have saved already. Let me close it. I will create a new flow, PDF automation. Okay, create. It is loading. So by the time we need one PDF document, right? I have taken just went to Google and just have downloaded a couple of PDFs from internet, and you can see in my downloads I have these 2 PDFs. So I will use the Dynamics 365 overview roadmap. Then how we will do the PDF automation? First is extract the, first we need to extract the images from PDF, right? We will see how to extract PDF images, how to extract text from PDFs. Then we will see how to extract PDF files to a new PDF file. I think this will cover high level PDF operations. Then extract images from PDF. Simply you drag and drop. Then you have to select the PDF file. It's in downloads, this one. Okay. Pages to extract. I took the PDF file location. It took the full path. Pages to extract. What page to extract? If I want, I can specify a specific range, let's say 2 to 4 page number, or all I want to show all now. So I select all pages to extract. Image names. So how you want to name the images, because there are different images it is going to extract, right? How the naming convention will follow. So I want to put extract PDF from PDFs, and numbering sequence, it will automatically sequence it. Okay. Save images to, what is the location? Then I'll go to desktop, PDF automation, PDF images. Okay. And just want to show you first PDF images, it's blank now. Okay. So PDF images is blank. Advanced, any password, if sometimes PDF is also password protected, right? If any password protected, you can enter the password as we discussed earlier. You can be directly or you can pass by a variable. Okay, then save it. Now extracted images from PDF. Now let me extract text from PDF. Okay, because I want to cover almost all basic scenarios of PDF, so that's why we will use the same. You can put it in a different flow also, or different automation also. Extract text from PDF. Okay, so again select the PDF file. PDF file is, I'm selecting again this file. Pages to extract, let me took all. Okay, it automatically generated a variable extracted PDF text. Password, I don't have any password protection. Save it. Then what we will do, first image it will take from the location and it will place in a certain location, but text definitely it has to write somewhere, right? Text you cannot put any folder. So for text we will do one thing, write text to file. I'll write to notepad. It's easy. You can write to CSV also, it's your wish, but CSV we last time also we saw. I want to write into the file. So what is the file path? Again I'm going to PDF automation, PDF text, PowerAutomate desktop text dot txt. File path, write text to file. File path, this is file path. Write to text to write. What text to write? It will write the extracted PDF text, right? Append leave 9. If you want to append, you can append. I don't want to append because I'm taking all seats, right? So I want to overwrite. If file exists, overwrite existing, append content. I want to overwrite. Encoding, let it be Unicode. Save it. First we extracted images, we extracted text, we have extracted the text to the file. Then we can do one more operation, like I want to copy the PDF to another PDF. How I will do? I am covering these 3 scenarios in single flow. Okay, extract PDF files to a new PDF. Okay, so it is asking select the PDF file. Let me select the PDF file. This is my PDF. Page selections, you can select the page as per your wish. Extracted PDF, I am selecting now page 1 to 6, let's say. Extracted PDF file path, where I want to put the PDF. Okay, I'll go to my PDF automation. I think this should be fine. I'll put the name like new PDF dot PDF. Open. You can see path, and if file exists, add sequentially suffix. If the same name exists, it will automatically sequentially it will suffix something. Okay, or else if you don't want to create multiple files, you can overwrite also. Okay, and I'm going to see sequentially suffix because already we saw last time overwrite scenario also. Extracted PDF variable, it automatically generated, and advanced again password. I don't have any password protection. Then save it. So we have performed what we have performed. We have extracted images, extracted text, written to a text file, then copied the PDF. Next is everything we have done, but we want a confirmation box that yes, everything is completed successfully. Okay, so what we will do, we will open a display message. Display message, actually we will drag this display message. Okay, and display message box title. What is message box title? I will put it like execution status. What message it will display? Automation flow executed successfully. Okay, message box icon, I want to put it like information box. If you can put none also, no issues. Okay, message box buttons, okay, cancel, I want to put okay. Default button, I will take the first one because I don't have only one button I have. Keep message box on top, no need. Close message box automatically. If you make this automatically, then it will not ask you the confirmation. Variable produce, button press event. Okay, then save it. So we saw what is the process flow. First it will extract images, then it will extract text, then it will write the text to the text file, then it will copy up the PDF from page 1 to 6 to a new PDF file, then it will display alert. It will perform this 5 operation. You can see below 5 actions. Okay, so what exactly that in the PDF, I just want to show you before we start the operation.
So you can see this is Microsoft's deck. Okay, these are the images, these are the text. For me it is a little bit slow. Microsoft Cloud, you can see productivity. Okay, this is the PDF. Okay, from this PDF it will retrieve the text, it will retrieve the, then let's run it. We are ready to go. Let me save it first. If you will not save, all your work will go in vain if any issue happen, right? So it's a good practice always to save your action items. Then run it. It is executing. First step, you can see extracting images. We saw there are no images earlier. It is extracting all the images now. Then it is extracting text, write to file, automation flow execution successfully. We got our confirmation box. Okay, so let's go and check what it has done. Previously it was blank. Oh, perfect. You can see now it is full. Images, we have given the name, right? Extract from PDF. So it extracted the images. You remember this is the first image, then whatever the images we have, it extracted all the images because we took all pages, right? Total it has 146. View details, you can see how it numbering, it put 0 1 2 3 4 5 6, it put 146 images total, and PNG file it generated all the images. Okay, perfect. So then next is text. It created a notepad. Previously we don't have anything, and it retrieved all the texts. Okay, so we saw 2 actions successfully. Images done, texts done. And then next is PDF. You can see on top 6. It's loading a bit slow for me. So let me execute again because image extraction is taking a bit time. It's less than 1 minute. That should be fine. Then you can see it executed successfully. Let's go to this folder. You can see why I run again. I want to show you. If you remember, we have done sequencing. We never overwrite the existing PDF. So it generated another PDF with name 2. If you overwrite, it will automatically delete this and create a new with the same name. And the images we have here, it overwritten the images. PDF text also, it's overwritten. So we have completed our PDF automation. We saw how it will take the user input, how it will do. So far we are now
hands-on with the Power Automate desktop. We understand how it operates, how we can create different action items, how we can play around with Power Automate desktop. Then we will go in deeper into that. We'll see the loops, we'll see the variables, how to assign variables, how to play with those, okay, in our future sessions. Thank you everyone. Have a great day.